Contain zombies in an inescapable maze. Utilize hatch doors, ladders, and the almighty triangle for maximum effect. Employing these strategies will elevate your base creation skills and turn you into an unstoppable horde stomping pro. Welcome, survivors. This is Eerie Knight of the Pseudoposse, and today is rather special. In my previous Reverse ForceField base, I received some great suggestions from you, the viewers, and blending those with my own panache, I have built some alternative designs that showcase different techniques for containing zombies, forcing them into endless, futile attempts to eat your brains, all the while presenting you the opportunity to either sit back, relax, drink some beer, or if desired, take advantage of all the design's capability to cluster zombies for incredibly easy and satisfying kills. First, a very quick recap of the previous video for those who have not seen the original one. Check that out if you want a more in-depth look at the original build, link in the description below. The core premise is to use zombie force fields, blocks that zombies do not see as a path, to create an invisible prison of sorts to trick zombies into entering via these plate, quarter triangle, and railing blocks. However, with no clear path to the player from this position, they will beat their way out, which is fine. Even once they break a few blocks, the AI still struggles with the decision to exit through the open holes, meaning they group up very nicely for incredibly easy and effective grenades, molotovs, and the ranged weapon of your choice. This original design works well as an AFK base or by using the previously described weapons. Several of you rightfully noted that perhaps we can try to stop them from beating their way out while also containing them in a nice grouping. Toward that end, our first method will be to use ladders. The force field will still keep them on the platform as in the original design, except now we gave them a way out. Kind of. So instead of beating their way out, they now try to climb out, and since we have the force field, this will be their desired direction to go, thus keeping them all in this tiny area. To maximize the clustering effect, I placed diagonal railing blocks above the ladders. Zombies still see this as a path and try to climb, except they will fall down when trying. Doing this will keep zombies endlessly climbing and falling. I have an entire video dedicated to this ladder design for those interested in a deeper dive into that concept. The railing blocks will take punishment, so if you are AFKing, some of them will eventually be destroyed, mainly because the ladders are very short. Taller ladders work better if trying to exploit this design trick. However, if you are killing them, the railings will last much longer and give you easy kills all night long. Our next design trick to contain zombies is by creating a winding maze leveraging the force field blocks to force them along the path. At the end of the maze, zombies will climb up a ladder that ultimately connects to the original path from the staircase. However, they will fall down, never reaching the player. Before they do so, they will step on these pressure plates, temporarily opening a hatch door pathway on the other side. Since it is a slightly shorter path than the maze, zombies will try to run that way. However, since the trigger duration is short, many zombies won't even reach the hatches, thus needing to run around and go back toward the maze. This can repeat, causing some zombies to run back and forth endlessly without ever pathing up through the maze or the hatches. Thus, we exploit the AI by having it go back and forth between the maze and the hatches and using its indecisiveness upon the hatches closing to confuse the AI. This perfectly distracts zombies trying to reach a path that closes shut, then needing to turn around toward the other path. All this time wasted is time spent not trying to eat you or beating on blocks, which is especially important if you are AFKing or just want easy kills. You can use the maze and hatches independently of each other, like the tower bridge base build we did using hatch doors to force zombies to go back and forth between two paths. Or we could go even further back down memory lane to the automated shuffling corridor in which zombies are herded like cattle into 4 corridors using a cascading trigger mechanism. Not going to describe that here, as that is definitely a more complex, advanced build, but go check it out if you are curious. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the almighty triangle. Bask in its glory. I discovered this gem of a block several Alpha 21 videos ago, and one of you genius commenters made an excellent suggestion. Why not replace the platform with these overpowered blocks surrounded by the invisible barrier? This block is special as zombies see it as a path, but due to its angular characteristics, zombies tend to stumble and slide off after jumping and landing on it, or get stuck inside. As with previous designs, this works incredibly well for super easy, awesome, satisfying, all the adjectives, zombie kills. Especially since they tend to get stuck, sitting targets are always welcome. And of course, AFK to your heart's content if that is your playstyle. I'd like to thank everyone who commented previously and shared your awesome suggestions. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more content like this one here. Also, a special shout out to all of our patrons whose generosity literally powers this channel. Thank you all so much. And on that note, I'll catch you all in the next video. Till then, survivors.